Along with Les Settles here at Trojan Field. It's Thursday night and it's finals time of the annual Toy Bowl contest. The finals tonight pit the Glasgow Little League Scotties against the Allen County Scottsville Rebels in the final game. It's almost game time here, and we'll set the starting lineups for you. First of all, for the Allen County Scottsville team, starting at quarterback will be number 10, Lucas Tinsley. At tailback, number 22, Jamie Tao. End is number 25, Brian Woodward. The other end for the Scottsville team is number 30, David Thomas. At fullback, number 34, Lyle McClard. Slot back is number 38, Troy Harston. At left guard for Allen County Scottsville, number 44, Jason Emery. At right guard, number 50, Bradley Pearson. At left tackle, number 62, John Grubbs. At center, number 66, Adam Carter. And at right tackle, number 76, Ronnie Scott. Head coach for Allen County Scottsville, Keith Harwood. The assistant coaches are Dean Britt, Danny Rutherford, Greg Hardcastle, and Jeff Clark. Their Little League commissioner is George Labadie. Setting the starting lineups now for Glasgow. Starting at halfback, number 00, Randy Depp. At quarterback, number 15 is Casey Calhoun. Number 19, Chris Oakes. At fullback for Glasgow, number 44, Bradley Depp. Number 52, at center, Jeremy Smith. Right guard for the Scotties, number 66, Jamie Brown. At left tackle, number 74, Daniel Depp. At right tackle, 77, is Martindale Thompson. Tight end, number 80, Blaine Lars. At left guard, number 81, Josh Best. And at flanker, number 88, Daniel Shepard. Head coach for Glasgow is Roger Hampton. Assistants, Larry Davis, Sidney Bailey, and Holland Strange. Glasgow advanced to the finals tonight with a 8-6 win over Barron County this past Tuesday. What was the score of the Allen County Scottsville? 33-0, wasn't it?
No, that was our score. It was 26-0, 26-0.
Allen County Scottsville came into the finals by virtue of a 26-0 win over the Monroe County Little League All-Stars. So we'll have kickoff for you in about a minute and 40 seconds.
By the dawn's early light, was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we won were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bumpers sting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Established himself early in this game here the same way.
All right, the ball carrier for Allen County Scottsville.
Jamie Brown on the tackle.
Jamie Brown got the tackle. Number 34 was your ball carrier, Lyle McClard.
Lyle McClard on the carry for Allen County Scottsville. Loss of one on the play.
Loss of about 1 yard on the play as Allen County comes up second down. Still early here in the first quarter. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Number 22, Jamie Town.
Dropped on that end over by, looks like Casey Calhoun, number 15.
Carry for Allen County.
Casey Calhoun coming up, playing that defensive end well. Throws Allen County for their second consecutive loss. Gives the Rebels a 3rd down 15 situation.
3rd down 15 for Allen
We'll find
County.
out if Allen County's got a passing game, if they're going to attempt a passing game here, because this is definitely a passing down.
I'd say so. Chris Oakes, Randy Depp deep. Oh my goodness.
Somebody came through untouched on that play. It looks like Daniel Depp come through untouched.
Daniel Depp out of that left defensive guard position, broke through there, threw him for a loss, brings up a 4th down situation. Looks about a 4th down and 19 to go here.
Early in this ball game, it looks like Glasgow's defense is dominating the line of scrimmage right now, Jerry.
Well, if they can generate any offense.
4th down 19.
Now, you see, here's your situation. They've declared they're going to punt. There's no rush. A good punt. Randy Depp backs up, takes it. No, he lets it roll.
Down on about the 42, look about the 42-yard line.
1st down 10 Glasgow from that point.
Punt by Lyle McClard of Allen County.
As Glasgow takes over on offense for the first time tonight. Championship of the annual Toy Bowl here at Trojan Field.
Well, on the first series of downs, Allen County could not generate any offense. Let's see what the Scotties can do with it. Looks like a little confusion on the sideline out there, Glasgow.
Maybe an official timeout for an injury. Somebody's going out there. Who is that?
Is it Shepard, Daniel Shepard? Could it be number 88?
88, that is Daniel Shepard. Apparently a little shaken up on that play. Going to the sidelines. Grant Lawrence, number 48, coming in for him at right end, as Glasgow will take possession on their first offensive play.
Glasgow has a lot of quickness in the backfield and some strength too.
Bradley Depp, number 44, up the middle.
Carry for the Scotties.
Looks like a pickup about 3 or 4.
David Wilson and Brandon Pierce.
4-4-yard pickup on that play. Not a bad start.
Bradley's awful quick off that ball. He can get through that line. And he's short, built low to the ground. He only weighs about 101 pounds, 56 inches tall.
Runs hard though, runs very hard.
You got to hit him if he comes down. You not grab him by the jersey and throw him down.
Tackle him.
Here he goes, up the middle.
Bradley Depp again on the carry.
Picked up another 2 to 3 yards.
Tackle made by Jamie Town.
Couple of yards, 3rd and 4.
Jamie Town, the tackle there for Allen County Scottsville. 3rd down 4 situation now for Glasgow.
Early test here right off the bat to see if Glasgow can pick this first down up and maintain possession.
Randy Depp maybe lost a yard on the play.
Randy Depp on the carry for the Scotties.
I think if anything he's probably stopped for no. I think he picked up, I gave him a yard off of it. It didn't look like he gained a yard off of it. It might have been a half a yard.
Lyle McClard on the
As he tried to cut off that side, they stayed at home over there and the blocking broke down and they was able to stop him.
Lyle McClard, the defensive end, making a good play on that for Allen County Scottsville. Brings up a 4th down 3 situation as Glasgow chooses to go for it. Failed to make it.
Good job of pursuing there by Allen County. They took a little while to develop on the outside. Glasgow chose to go for
Tackle
it,
made by David
hoping
Wilson.
that their defense playing strong early in the game would stop them. So now the
Allen
Glasgow
County
defense is
takes
going to
over
have to
on
take over again, and looks like Allen County gained the possession of field position now this series.
They sure did. That was a good punt on their part. They held Glasgow, and now they get good field position out of it as they take over. Call it the Glasgow Scotty 48-yard line.
First series of down was not very fruitful for Allen County. Let's see what they do now in the Scotty territory, what they do with it.
Good gainer up the middle for the Allen County Scottsville Patriots.
Jamie Towell.
About their first, Jamie Towell goes up the middle for about 3 yards. Their first gain of the game, so Glasgow's defense bending a little bit here. 2:30 remaining in the first quarter of play. 0-0 here at Trojan Field in the final game of the Toy Bowl. I believe that's Jamie Brown crashing in there. He's got that teddy bear hug on them, number 66.
Lost about a yard out of that play there.
Jamie Towell on the carry. Tackle made by number 66, Jamie Brown.
And they lost a yard out of that. It's 3rd and 8 now.
I tell you what, though, Les, if they don't gain and keep punting like they did, and Glasgow's offense fails to generate, Allen County is going to be down there in some good field position.
They picked up yards on the last series of down just for simply punting. So we need to hold them here and force Allen County to punt again and maybe bring that punt back instead of let it bouncing this time. It's a big down, though. We need to hold right here defensively.
Penalty marker on the play. Looks like illegal procedure indicated against the Patriots. Had a man leaning back there in the backfield. A little bit over anxious.
I'll make it about 3rd and 13 now.
I tell you what,
12, they say.
if they punt and Randy Depp gets a good shot at that punt next time, if they don't cover it too well, he might ought to take it and go with it.
That's true. Randy's got a lot of speed, and if they get it deep enough and don't get down on punt coverage, he can take it back all the way. He's good in the open field.
Third down, 12. Up the middle, I believe that was number 22, Jamie Towell. He maybe a 1 yard gain if they give him his forward procedure on that forward motion.
Troy Harson on the carry for Allen County. Tackle made by Brad 7.
4th down, and they've declared they're going to punt. It's no rushing. They had a good punt the last time. They've got men out to go downfield.
They need to take this one if he can come up with it.
Ooh, good punt. It got a good roll. It's going to roll dead about we call it the 14-yard line. Allen County Scottsville downed it. And if Glasgow gets down here and makes a mistake, it could be a bad situation. It's been a scoreless first quarter so far. Only 24 seconds left here in the first quarter of play and no score.
Allen County hasn't generated offense, but their punting game, kicking game has been the best offense they've had. They've been able to back Glasgow up, so they have a strong kicking game themselves, at least in the punting department. This will be a good opportunity for Glasgow to try to break one here. Allen County's pumped right now. They've got Glasgow backed up. If they could ever get out around the ends, I'm not sure that there's anybody with the speed that Glasgow has in the backfield. And so far, we haven't been able to break one.
And we got a pass. Golly, that's a dangerous call down there close like that. Pitch out pass, Randy Depp, intended for
Incomplete.
Blaine Lars was the intended receiver on that. It was just kind of up for grabs, though, Les.
It was, and they had good coverage back there. They were on the ball. It just dropped out of somebody's hand. I think we've come to the end of the first quarter here.
It's the end of the first quarter, and it's a scoreless tie here at the finals of the Toy Bowl.
Score 0-0.
Glasgow doesn't look quite as sharp as they did the other night against Barron County. I guess at this age that you can have a little letdown, or then again maybe it's Allen County is ready to play ball.
Certainly appears that way. That was an interesting contrast there in the first quarter. On one hand, Allen County couldn't gain any yardage on their offense, but ended up netting gains by virtue of 2 good punts that was not fielded by Glasgow.
Glasgow needs to work it out of here and get a first down. They need to work out of this situation if at all possible, because they're backed up on their 14-yard line, and I would not want to gamble the defense holding forever down deep in your territory.
And they're looking at a 2nd down 10 situation as the opening of the on the opening play of the second quarter here.
Glasgow may were hoping to catch an Allen County napping down there, but it didn't fool anybody along the Allen County line because they had that pass well covered.
Randy Depp, the ball carrier, cuts inside, off tackle left. He gains maybe a couple of yards, but that's it. So Glasgow will be looking at a 3rd down 8 or 9 situation here.
Glasgow's been able to unmove the ball tonight. I don't know whether the offensive line is having a hard time or what, but there's not very many holes there, and they're not moving the ball at all against this Allen County defense.
Official timeout.
Play stopped with an official timeout on the field. Young man from Allen County looks like he needs to tie his shoe, but he's ready to go. 3rd down 9. Randy Depp only getting not quite a yard on that play. 3rd down 9 situation here for Glasgow.
Well, Glasgow showing a passing situation. They splitting out 2 receivers.
That's Chris Oakes on a reverse going around right in. He's going to be closed on, but that's the first meaningful game of the ball game as Allen County brings him down at their own 40-yard line. A big gainer for Glasgow here early in the second quarter.
There's that little end around down there, and everybody pursuing. Allen County was pursuing to the left side, and they left that one end out there, and Chris was able to get out around the end. And a little young man for Allen County had enough speed to run him down from behind, or it'd been 6 for Glasgow.
Chris Oakes, who played the regular season for the Holland Stranges Packers, only 83 pounds. He's a 6th grader, but he's a real competitor.
That was a big play for Glasgow. They took him out of the hole now and put him in good field position because they were definitely backed up. So Glasgow's got some operating room now, and if they need to take this ball and put it in to establish control of this ball game.
All right, Bradley Depp on a quick opener up the middle there. Don't look like he gained anything. These kids have to learn. They got to block. If the other kid's not going to roll over and play dead.
There was nothing there on that play. There was definitely nothing there. As Allen County was waiting on him, and it did. It didn't look like the blocking developed on that play.
You know what I'd run here, Les? I'd fake it to Bradley up the line and pitch it out on a counter coming around left end. If he'd get a little block around there, he'd be gone.
With the speed, you're right. I think Randy Depp is probably the quickest kid on the team and if you can get him outside, I think Glasgow can go with him. They just need to get him out there one-on-one. Good tackle.
That's Chris Oakes. He's going off tackle right, but he was really met in there. He lost yardage. Well, it's still
about a half a yard out of it, but it's third and a good long 9.5 to 10 anyway.
Well, Glasgow's going to have to come up with a big play here again. 2 plays generated nothing.
Glasgow's best offensive weapon so far has been that little in around to get it outside on that one play. There's nothing up the middle for them, and they're not going between the tackles for any yardage.
Randy Depp, he's moving around left end. He's got some running room. Little speed there. That's what we wanted to see. Randy Depp goes outside left end for big yardage. It seems like Glasgow is either has big yardage or no yardage.
Glasgow's best play tonight is running outside. It looks like we're going to have to take it outside more and maybe force that Allen County line defense to stretch a little bit, and then maybe we can run inside. Inside, they've done a good job, Allen County has, but we have outquicked them on the corners is definitely so far. That's been our best plays.
Now this has the promise of being a close game here, and if you recall what happened the other night when Glasgow was down on this end of the field driving against Barron County, it was called for a holding penalty and then another penalty of some sort, pushed them way back and they didn't score.
Right, and it was at a critical time. Glasgow was able to hold on, but they were up 8-6 at the time and could put a little daylight and give themselves a little breathing room.
Okay, Chris Oakes, number 19, he's looking at that right end, but he's come thrown for a loss in there. Lack of blocking out of the backfield. These little leaguers think that they can just run out there and look pretty and not block. That's an example right there of what happens. They got to block out of the backfield. That guy was blockable, but he played good ball, came in there and threw Chris Oakes for a 2-yard loss.
Nobody come out to try to spring him free on that one. You gotta have somebody come out to try to block, but nobody came out on that. You're right, and the guy come up and made the play for a loss on that. You've got to have blocking if you're gonna run it up the middle around the ends, and these young men need to learn at this age is if you don't carry the ball, you've got a responsibility to block.
That's exactly right. So hard to teach. 2nd down, 12, Glasgow. Now here's a little teaching point. That running back, if he's going left, should have the ball under his left arm so he can stiff arm with the right hand.
You're correct.
Wonder who his coach was.
I don't know. Do you think Mr. Ream could have been his coach? Glasgow's in a 3rd and 10 situation again, and they're at the short side of the field. Let's see if they run the short side or try to go to the wide side this time.
Well, it certainly would seem that would be a call, something wide, because they haven't been that lucky going up the middle. But they do have 2 plays to get 10 yards, I'm sure.
I'm sure you're correct on that. They're go for them on both downs. It's very important we get some positive yardage out of this play here, though.
All right, Chris Oakes bursts through there, takes it down to about the 5. That'll be a 1st down, so 3rd down's a charm for us here. I think we've converted about all of our 3rd down situations.
Glasgow's running that misdirection. They bring it to one, hand it back to another, and coming back, and that misdirection's been the best for Glasgow. It's a little risky handling a ball like that, but if it works, it's worked for Glasgow. They've been able to pick up, and we're down about the 5-yard line now, and we need to take this thing in right now.
I said Glasgow had converted all their 3rd down situations, that is, except one that we remember up here on their initial possession. So it's 1st down, goal to go Glasgow. Ball sitting at about the 5-yard line of Allen County, Scottsville. All right, Randy Depp tries the middle, may give him about a yard, but that's about it.
I think we're going to have to run that ball outside. We haven't gained much yardage up the middle or in between the tackles or anything up the middle, so I think we're really going to have to go to the outside again and try to push it in on the corners.
I tell you what, Bradley Depp could run it up the middle. He's going out of the game. Maybe he has a slight injury. He's holding his hand down to his left side. The ball was spotted at the 5-yard line, so that's no gain on that play. 2nd down, goal to go at the 5.
Brought some more beef in up the middle. I believe I would try to get it outside again.
All right, up the middle there. I didn't pick up who that ball carrier was for Glasgow.
Bradley Depp again on the carry for Glasgow.
No, that's not Bradley Depp. The PA man said that's 48. Looks like
That's Grant Lawrence.
Grant Lawrence, yeah, up the middle there. Casey Calhoun, the quarterback, coming back into the huddle with a play from Coach Roger Hampton. 3rd down, goal to go Glasgow. Ball at the 3-yard line.
Oh, it's 48 on the carry?
Yeah.
Come on, Bravo! Get in there!
Correction, Grant Lawrence on the carry.
Fumble on the play. Grant Lawrence alertly recovered. Glasgow is faced with a tough situation here. It's 4th down. Goal to go. Ball back at the 5-yard line. A critical situation. Do or die here.
Yes, this is very important. Glasgow doesn't want to let this opportunity slip by the board if at all possible. There's only about 1:05 left in this first half, and it's very important if they can get on the board here. But I think we're going to have to go to the corners. I think we're going to have to go to the outside. Allen County's awful strong up the middle.
Fumble on the play. Casey Calhoun alertly picks it up. He gains a few yards, but Allen County holds down in close here with only 45 seconds remaining in the half.
Glasgow self-destructed down there. They had a couple of mishandled balls down there. They fumbled on both possessions there. It's either a bad snap between the center and the quarterback or on the other, and so they let a golden opportunity slip by the board there.
Well, the defense is either going to have to get in and throw them for a safety here, or because any gain at all by Allen County Scottsville is going to be bad here with only 45 seconds left in the half. It's timeout on the field. Allen County takes a timeout.
I think Glasgow has all three of their timeouts left. It might be a wise idea here if they can for Glasgow to stop the clock, as if they don't allow them any positive yardage, and maybe try to set up for the punt down here and have one last shot at it just for half.
Allen County.
It's been a first half that has seen Glasgow move the ball here in the second quarter when they had to. They started deep on their old 14-yard line and was able to take it down to about the 2, but they were unable to come away with any type of points on the play, and you need to do that. They've dominated this quarter offensively, but still there's no score in this game.
Certainly a lot more moderate weather here than Tuesday night. It was cold out here Tuesday night.
Well, it definitely was. This is much warmer, and the children, I think, the young men enjoy playing in more warm weather like this. I know we're enjoying it a lot better.
Okay, the ball is spotted at about the Allen County 2-yard line. Glasgow's defense will surely be put to the test here. Let's see what they can do.
It'd be nice if Glasgow could drop them for safety here.
He gained about 2 or 3 yards before being hit in there by Randy Depp, so they get a little breathing room, and it looks like Glasgow probably is going to call a timeout here. That's right. 9 seconds elapsed there on that play as Glasgow alertly calls a timeout. They gain about
like about 4 yards at giving them. I didn't think it got quite.
4 on the play, second down 6.
I didn't think it got quite that much, but it's more like 3.5 they got out of it. I think the ball's about the 2, and it looks like they've got it spotted just a little over the 5.
Well, they'll definitely try to kill the clock going up the middle, but Glasgow's going to have to tackle the ball here if they hope to put any points on the board in the first half.
Glasgow needs to tighten up right here and try to keep those boys backed up and hope for the punt and then go with the punt and try to score off the punt. This is a good-looking Allen County ball club here. They've come to play ball tonight.
Sure did. They look stronger tonight against us than they did against Barron County. Correction, against Monroe County. There's a good lick in there by somebody.
Jamie Town to carry for Allen County Scottsville.
This is high school rules here. They got 3 first half timeouts, and Glasgow's taking advantage of all of them. This is their second timeout. They'll still be able to call a timeout after this play if they hold them here. Allen County calls a timeout, so I can't figure that out.
Timeout, Glasgow.
I thought Glasgow called it. I wouldn't understand why Allen County want to call a timeout backed up facing a third and a long 6, it looks like, from here.
Definitely looks like they'll be facing a punting situation. If they can't gain on this play, they'll surely punt it out of there, and might be Glasgow's last hope to return the punt.
Glasgow definitely, if they can stop them here and call timeout, definitely needs to have the return on. They need to try to run this one back and not let it bounce. But Glasgow's defense has risen to the occasion down here when they've had to back them up. They've given up very stingily, given up very few yards so far. And for the most part, the offense looked real good in that drive in the second quarter. They just self-destructed down the 5-yard line on a couple of plays and was unable to handle the third and fourth down play.
Looks like they're going with I thought they was going with a long count. It's up the middle. They are short of the first down, and surely Glasgow will call timeout here. Use their final timeout, force a punting situation with the ball at the 6-yard line, fourth down. Correction, there was a loss of about 1 yard on that play, so it brings up a fourth down 5 with the ball at the 5.
This is very critical that Glasgow now tries to handle this punt. If the ball rolls dead, it won't do us any good. We need to try to come up with it now and handle it. 21 seconds. The ball will stop on the possession, but if at all possible, we need to try to return this punt. The last two we have allowed to bounce. I think it's if we can, we need to try to return this one and try to bring it back.
Of course, there's no such thing as centering the ball over the punter's head here, because they can still go back and get the ball and pick it up and kick it. It's uncontested. So, in fact, they don't even have to have a center to center the ball in the traditional sense. The guy can turn around and throw it back there if he wants to. That's the way it's always been played here in the center ball, in the toy bowl. Some have disagreed with that idea, but the idea here is that it promotes a kicking game, and we've certainly seen that here in the first half.
True, it's very difficult this age is to find a young man that can snap the ball back and a guy to get it off without an oncoming rush, and this permits a young man to kick the ball and get it off.
Well, Allen County's lining up in punt formation. They've got wide outs, 2 on the right side, 1 on the left. They intend to prevent a return. Let's see what happens. But they do have to punt it. No rushing. There's Randy Depp, catches it on the fly. He's going to try the right side, but he's sure got a good open field tackle. Glasgow will have to. They've already got a play call. They're huddling, getting to the line of the.
They will probably try to throw this into the ground. I think there's that rule is allowed, is to throw it in the ground and stop the clock and then try maybe for 1 or 2 quick plays, pass plays.
I don't know. I believe they're going to go for it right here. I don't know who is that in the backfield there. Oh, it's a pass play. They got a shotgun. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good play. Randy Depp has got it, and he's tackled out of bounds as the first half comes to a close. A good play.
Is the clock gone off? I didn't hear the horn go off.
I didn't either. I don't know if they got another play or what. It's out. Is it out of bounds? There it went. That's the end of the first half right there. I don't know how that happened, but apparently it didn't go out of bounds on the far side. It's the only thing I can think of.
No score.
Well, that's the first half of play here in the championship game of the 1993 Toy Bowl. Glasgow, the visitors, 0. Allen County, Scottsville, 0.
Glasgow has dominated as far as offensively and defensively, but the score says 0-0, and Allen County's kicking game has basically kept them in this ball game. Is offense, Allen County probably has negative yards offense, whereas Glasgow has positive yards, but the scoreboard says 0-0, so Allen County's kicking game has played a big part in keeping them in this ball game.
We'll see what happens in the second half. We're almost ready to go for the second half here. Only 25 seconds remaining in the half. Allen County, Scottsville will kick off, and they're lining up their kickoff team. They're ready to go. Glasgow still in the huddle on the far sideline with Coach Roger Hampton giving them some last-minute pointers, and it looks to me like they certainly need some pointers if they're going to win this ball game, because Allen County certainly came to play here.
You're right. I'm not going to take anything away from Allen County because they played a very good first half, but Glasgow just didn't seem to have the enthusiasm and fire offensively that they had the other night when they played Barron County. In spots, they looked good moving the ball, but they were inconsistent spots too. And this is a good Allen County ball club. They're not going to lay down, and they proved that in the first half. So hopefully this little halftime talk will wake Glasgow up. If they don't, they could be in for a long night.
That's true, Les. And I'd like to apologize to the watching audience. We're trying to spot Allen County as well as Glasgow up here, but Allen County, as you can see, have got the blue jerseys with the red numbers, and it's just kind of hard to spot from our vantage point here, not having any binoculars. So we'll try to keep going here and give you some names of key personnel on Allen County Scottsville, but it's kind of hard to spot those numbers.
Those numbers just do not. They blend right in with the uniforms when you get out there like they are. It's hard to pick them up. Without the advantage of a pair of binoculars, you're right, it's very difficult to see.
Well, Glasgow, I'm sure, is going to elect to receive here, as they did. And we'll see what happens here. I think Glasgow is going to have to show some offense like they did the other night against Barron County. They had a good offense, but they apparently didn't come as ready to play tonight as they did against Barron Tuesday.
Glasgow has not done a very good job of running up in the ball in the middle of their line. They have done a good job on misdirection plays tonight, but as far as running the ball up off between the guards and the tackles it's not been there. It's not been the blocking there, and as you say, Jerry, is a lot on those plays around the end. There's been no blocking. It's been a back one-on-one out there, and he's either beat the guy or been tackled for a loss, a very little gain. So Glasgow's got to do a better job.
I tell you what's going to happen here on the kickoff, unless I miss my guess. Randy Depp's too deep back there. I don't think that kicker can kick it that far. He needs to come up. And the coach is instructing him to do so now. So here we go. Second half kickoff. The first bouncer, Randy Depp, he's down the ball. When his knees go down, he downs it. He knows not to do that, but hey, these kids forget sometimes. So Glasgow takes over, first down 10 at their own 34. Hoping to generate some offense.
Very important that we start off this first series of down and move the ball. As Glasgow seems to be walking, going through the motion. Of course, Glasgow was out of school today, and I don't know whether Allen County was or not, but maybe some of these kids laid around today and just mentally didn't prepare themselves, but this is a ball game. We'll see if Glasgow does a better job of blocking this second half.
Casey Calhoun under center, Jeremy Smith the center. Randy Depp takes the ball. He's trying to break outside. He's got blocking out there, but somebody comes and gets him from behind. Oh, a nice gain. We'll call it about an 8-yard pickup. Well, no, it's going to be almost a first down.
I think they have signaled first down. He got about 11 yards off that. That's a good start, but it was run to the outside. So it remains to be seen whether we can run the ball up the middle and then take it to the outside, open it up. But we'll take those plays all night if we can work out.
Well, Bradley Depp started the game off getting some good yardage up the center. If you recall, they went to him for 2 consecutive plays. He picked up about 7 yards total.
Yeah, and then we went back and lost on the first series down, so we might all try that middle again. Nothing there.
Nothing there, just as we were speaking about it.
Nothing there. There's no blocking in the line, or Allen County's doing a good job of moving them out of there. They're not getting them moved away.
Well, he picked up about a yard on the play, so that'll give Glasgow a second down 9 at their own 45-yard line.
Very important here if Glasgow can move this ball on downfield and take it in here.
Fumble on the play. Hey, it looks like Allen County Scottsville's recovered. That's a critical mistake.
Allen County come up with a play as Glasgow just does not look in sync offensively tonight. So now it's up to the defense for Glasgow to try to rise up here. And this Allen County bunch is fired up. So let's see if Glasgow's defense can hold Allen County and get it back to the offense again until we get in sync.
Well, if they can hold them like they have, I'm convinced that Glasgow's going to have to try to return one of these punts, or they'll just end up backed up like they did in the first half.
You're right. We need to play good defense right now.
Now they're having about the same luck going up the middle that we had, although they gained, I would say, a couple of yards on that play.
They gave him a couple out of it. It looks like
about one.
Down the carry for Allen County. Tackle made by number 66, Jamie Brown.
Glasgow's the middle of the line, plugged it up there, did a good job up the middle. So Allen County's having problems moving. So far they have. They've having a problem moving the ball also. This has just been a defensive struggle.
Do they have a first down at all, Les?
I don't think they have. I don't think Allen County has a first down.
Well, they've sure gained some yards on those uncontested punts.
That's been their best weapon so far today.
Got a reverse coming back. Glasgow reads it out. He only gains a couple yards on that. I think that's Travis Smiley out here on this end, number 35 that got that tackle. Also number 77, Martindale Thompson, in on the play.
This is a big third down play if Glasgow can keep them back here.
Third down 8. A pitch out there, number 32 or 22. He gained some yardage around right side. The right end, that's Jamie Tao. But he's going to be short of the first down, and no doubt they will elect to punt it again.
That was a good play by Glasgow. They stopped him. He got about 3 or 4 out of it. So it's 4th and 6. And this is very important that Glasgow tries to return this punt if at all possible back there. They're watching the ball bounce in front of them and letting it roll dead.
The ball's been getting a good roll on that punt, too. That's a good one right there.
Come up.
All right, that's all right. They down the ball at about the 24-yard line. Glasgow will take over. First down 10 from that point.
Glasgow's offensive line just walking out there. There's not a whole lot of fire in them, it looks like.
Glasgow takes over 1st and 10.
We've only got 3:43 left in this quarter, so time's marching on. Glasgow needs to put together a drive here and take the ball in. We just have not looked sharp offensively tonight.
Randy Depp, he's going to try that left side again. Trips over his own man out there. Tripped over Chris Oakes out there. He could have turned the corner. But as it is, he ran a lot of east-west distance and only picked up 2 yards.
Only 2 yards. If he could have cut it back inside there, he might have went with it. I think he tried to take it all the way to the corner and tripped over the lead block out there, as you say. Glasgow's got a lineman that can't decide whether he needs to be in or out. That's up the middle there. He got about 4 or 5 yards on it. Looks like it's going to be about 4 to 5 yards short.
That looks like Grant Lawrence again. It's going to be a long 3rd down and 4.
The scoreboard says 3, but it looks like it's 4 yards. I thought that was a long 3. It's 3rd and 4. Glasgow needs to pick this first down up and maintain possession.
They've been pretty good at converting first downs.
So far, I think they're almost 100% as well. The first series of down, they didn't.
Randy Depp, he's not going to pick up that first down. I don't know. I believe I'd let Daniel Depp punt that ball out of here.
I would too. I believe I'd play the kicking game also. It's 4th and 3, and it looks like Glasgow's going to try to go for it.
No. Daniel Depp's going to punt.
That's a good call, I would say.
He's got all time, but with the luck we've been having tonight, he might just shank it off his foot.
Well, he's not going to have any pressure on him.
It's going to roll back to Glasgow. That's not a very good punt.
Well, it's touched.
They touched it. Look at that. That's not too good. Somebody come downfield and stuck a shoulder in there, though. Let's see. That was, I believe that was the punter, Daniel Depp, coming down.
It was. Somebody was reaching out with a hand and trying to pull him down. You've got to put a shoulder on these young men here. Well, we've gone through almost 3 quarters and we still got a standstill. It's a stalemate.
It's almost between the 30s, as they say, except for that one drive at the end of the second quarter. Allen County Scottsville takes over first down 10. Well, if we can't get any yards on offense, Les, maybe we can throw them for losses here on defense.
It's very important, critical that we stop them here now. We've done a good job so far.
That's it. That's good defense, but I still think we're waiting on them a little bit.
I don't think we're attacking as aggressive as we were early. We're letting it in. We're pursuing when they come up. We're waiting until they come to us. He only got about a half a yard out of that.
Thompson and Travis Smiley.
But I think you're right. I think we're waiting on them. I think we're not reacting. The whole team is not reacting the way they were the other night out here. And this is not to downplay Allen County, because Allen County certainly has come and played a good ball game.
Well, this will probably be the last play of the third quarter, and still no score here at the championship game of the Toy Bowl.
Oh, some hitting there.
My boy should have taken his loss up the middle of the line. They'll probably give him forward. No, they didn't either. Lyle McClard, the tailback for Allen County Scottsville, as the correction, he's the fullback. As the third quarter comes to a close, it's still a scoreless tie here at Trojan Field.
Glasgow's got them backed up in a 3rd and long situation, and Allen County has yet to put the ball up. They have been content to run the ball and kick and play a waiting game. And Glasgow really needs to move this ball. This all has indications of overtime unless we get something going here. And in overtime it's 10 yards out and anything can happen. And I would not want to be in that situation if at all possible. Glasgow has won the battle of statistics, but there's no score on the board up there, Jerry.
That's right. It's an unusual game. These uncontested kicks have really been the difference.
Both defenses have played well for both teams for the most part, unless you say the kicking game has prevailed tonight on both ways. Allen County looking at a 3rd and 15 now. They have yet attempted I don't think they've attempted a pass.
I kind of wish they would. See what happens.
We've got some speed back there. If we pick it off, that might be our best offense, is pick it off if we can.
Well, that's how Barron County scored their touchdown the other night on defense, so maybe we could too. Ooh, I tell you what, he was met in there hard by Daniel Depp, and I don't know who else that was in there. Getting off the bottom there, 80, is that 88? Daniel, no. It's, maybe that was Dominic Bailey. Well, it's punting time, 4th down 12.
Roy Larson on the carry for Allen County Scottsville.
No rushing.
Tackle made by Daniel Depp and Jamie Brown.
Jamie Brown. I'd hate to get hit by those two. Good punt. Good punt. Travis Oakes takes it. He sidesteps a man. He's heading up the sideline. Glasgow, he's tackled there at the 44-yard line. Glasgow's got good field position. Once again, it's a question of the offense generating some yardage.
Now's the time for Glasgow to take it and march it in and put the points on the board right now.
Charlie Hand and Brad Tabor.
I'd hate for it to come down to an overtime because strange things happen.
You're right. When only 10 yards to work with, is anything can happen, and I would like to take this ball and take it down the field and put it in there now. But Glasgow's going to have to block. It's not going to be given to them. Allen County's making them earn everything they've got.
Okay, Casey Calhoun at quarterback, Bradley Depp at fullback, Randy Depp and Chris Oakes are the halfbacks. Randy Depp's going to try the left side with the ball under the right arm again. He gets some yardage. Went down at halftime and told him if he runs left, put the ball in the left hand so he can stiff arm with the right.
It's hard for those young to remember all those instructions at this age. Hopefully though, by the time they get to the high school, they'll have that down. They're still in the learning stage here, but it's frustrating sometimes to see them put the ball that way and take a chance on a helmet knocking it free.
Well, now that's 4 yards there. That's positive.
Glasgow's made some positive yards. We just had a breakdown at critical times.
Fumble on the play, Casey Calhoun. He's going to take it. Thrown for a loss back there at the 40-yard line. There's been this center quarterback exchange. We didn't have any problem on it against Barron County. Had about 3 fumbles here tonight.
They're not in sync tonight, and when you're spaced with a 2nd down and 6, now we're looking at 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. That was a big play. Now we're in a situation where we've got long yardage to go for, and this might be a situation where we put it up. We put it up in the first half and got some yardage. We maybe need to drop back to the shotgun and try throwing again.
Well, that's one thing for sure. If they don't get a first down here, I believe I'd punt it again because who knows what can happen if you. But neither team has made very many mistakes. I tell you what, Allen County's got some sure tacklers. Open field tacklers, that's right.
And we don't seem to be picking them up on the line. They seem to be coming 3. Somebody's missing blocks or they're just out quicking us 1, but they're back in that backfield. So
I'll guarantee you one thing.
Maybe number 38.
They are sure tacklers out there, Allen County, Scottsville is.
I would say that this is a punting situation again, although I don't know. We don't.
Oh, yeah, Daniel Depp is lining up back there. I think he seems to do better under pressure punting than he does just uncontested. But
he needs to get a good boomer off here.
There's a good kick.
That's a good kick. That's a good kick.
Good roll. Come on, get down here, Glasgow. Daniel Depp comes down and makes it, so they've got a first down 10 at their 30. So I believe I would have the boys tackling the ball in view of the game situation here.
It's time now for the defense to try to step up and back Allen County up. Our offense has not been able to do anything all night. Basically, we've had some good plays and then we've self-destructed. So it's up to the defense to hold one more time.
It's 4:13 remaining in the game here, Les, and still a scoreless tie.
We're not going to get too many more opportunities before we come down to an overtime situation. We need to stop here, and well, I think we maybe get it one more series down if we can stop them.
Come on, Rebel! Come on, Rebel, move the ball!
Well, they go around left end for maybe a couple of yards, but that's about it.
They didn't get a whole lot out of it either going on this sweep.
Martin Thompson.
They got about 2 out of it.
Martindale Thompson on that tackle for Glasgow.
I think they're still without a first down.
First downless.
But it's still a scoreless ball game.
That's right. Don't make a difference.
And Allen County seems to be in no hurry.
They're using the clock. To what advantage, I don't know. I tell you what, that little boy almost broke it that time. number 22, was it? That's Jamie Tao.
Right.
I believe it was. No, it wasn't. Troy Harston, number 38.
They're very close. They're third
down and
We're
1.
looking at their initial first down. If they get it, they possibly could run the clock on down here.
That's for sure.
This is a critical situation for Glasgow to see if they can hold.
Fumble on the play. Glasgow recovers and takes possession. Well, this is a
Glasgow now.
Glasgow recovers.
Glasgow got the recovery at the Allen County Scottsville 36-yard line. This is the best field position they've had in the second half, and it's certainly an opportunity here with 2:21 remaining in the ball game.
It's time for Glasgow now to see what their offensive line's made out of and open up some holes. They need to run with authority. This is where you can take and win a ball game.
Casey Calhoun under. He turns, gives it to Randy Depp.
There's just nothing there. There's no blocking. Allen County is just controlling the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by Charlie Hand.
Glasgow is, I think there was a loss on that play. They've shown nothing offensively here lately. They have not gone to the air. This might be a good time to see if they can put one up. Test that secondary.
I think they're only going to be able to do that out of a shotgun because they haven't been able to get any receivers.
He's going back to the shotgun now, it looks like.
We'll see what happens here. And the man that throws it covers it too. He don't let that guy run it back on an interception. I don't know what's going to happen here. Good throw. He's back there. It looks like Randy Depp on a long touchdown pass. Takes it in. That's the break that Glasgow needed. No flags on the play. So it's a touchdown play, about a 30-yard pass from quarterback Casey Calhoun, well thrown to Randy Depp, who takes it at about the 4-yard line and takes it in to score. Now Glasgow will have an opportunity here to go for 2 by kicking the extra point, and I believe in view of the offense they've had tonight, they'll to do that.
I think you're right. I think the best thing to do is take your chance or put it between the uprights. If you do, then you force Allen County, if they're able to come back, is to try the same thing. Of course, Allen County's got a pretty good punter. They may be able to kick it also. This is a big extra point here.
Oh,
didn't get through it.
Didn't keep his head down.
Nope.
But Glasgow takes a 6-0
Well,
lead.
there's a minute 16 left. It's important that Glasgow get them back there and play sound defense now.
At halftime, I went down and told Daniel Depp if he had to kick the ball off again to keep his head down, get his toe under it, and I'll tell you what, he can put that ball on a fly back to the 20-yard line.
He has a very strong leg on it. If he follows mechanics, and at this age, a lot of the young men don't have a chance to do that, but if he'll keep his head down, he has a strong leg, he can drive the ball deep. I saw that during the year, during our Little League season, he by far had one of the strongest legs up there, and now's the time he needs to get off a good kick and back Allen County up and make them have to drive the distance here with a minute 16.
Daniel Depp kicking off from Scotty.
Of course, we haven't seen if Allen County can pass. They may be in a much situation to see if they can pass now. If we can stop them on this return here, we need to stop them though from running it back.
Well, Daniel Depp lines up to kick the ball. Randy Depp is the safety man. Glasgow's kickoff team is poised to get downfield. If he gets a good one, he can kick it over their head. Oh, that's a good one.
Gets back there.
It was a hard one.
Covered now.
You got some kids coming down there. Good tackle.
Good stop, deep.
Who was that? That's no? That's Chris Oakes coming downfield.
That's a good sure tackle. Good sure tackle.
Hey, they stopped them inside the 20. The ball spotted at the 19, almost the 20. So they've got first down and 10. I'm sure they'll probably air it out here and try everything that we haven't seen. So let's see what happens.
Well, we're going to see if Allen County's got a passing attack. Unless they can break one up the middle. The clock is running with under a minute now with 59 seconds. I would say Allen County's in a passing situation.
That can be good and bad.
That's true. We're going to see right here.
That's a good tackle, I tell you what, but that little boy could bust it, and that's why I'll bet you they go back to him on the next play. That's number 38, the ball carrier, Troy Harston. He's super quick. A timeout on the field. I didn't see who called that, but I suspect Allen County Scottsville did.
They got about 6 out of that, so it looks like about 2nd and 4s.
Let's see if Glasgow's going to make any defensive adjustments. That boy's been running off our left defensive side. Right. If he gets into the defensive secondary, he could be hard to catch.
Right. That was that last tackle was made by the middle linebacker who come off and shut him down, but he got about 6 yards off the play, so we need to tighten it up here. 34 ticks left on the clock. I think Allen County, they've used one of their timeouts. I don't know whether they used one earlier this half or not. They've either down to 1 timeout or they've got 2 left. I can't remember whether.
If they don't throw an incomplete pass, there's 2 at best 3 plays left in this ball game, and it's 2nd down and 6, so they have to be concerned with getting the first down.
Secondary's got to be alert if they happen to break through there and get caught one-on-one, so they got to be looking.
Give it to Harston again. He breaks 1 tackle, but he's stopped short of the first down as Allen County Scottsville calls another timeout. This could be their last one. 32 seconds. Boy, they got that play off in 2 seconds, Les. What do you think about that?
Clock didn't run very fast on that. I can't understand.
Tackle by Daniel Shepard.
Now they're giving him a first down on that, so I thought he was short, but apparently he did pick up the first down.
Now Allen County's called a timeout. I guess they gave him a first down. They stopped the clock on that, but Allen County's.
Allen County.
That's either their last timeout or they have 1 left. I can't remember whether they called one earlier or not, but they have no more than 1 timeout left. So unless they can pick up a first down, the clock will roll.
Glasgow's got some defensive specialists in there, I guess you might say. Coach Roger Hampson has inserted Greg Frog at number 2 in the defensive secondary. Greg's a little short, but he's sure-handed. And
looking for the pass. I think they've taken out some of their bigger linebackers and maybe have put some quicker people back there, and sure-handed people is in case that Allen County goes to the air game.
I think you'd call this a prevent defense. Right. We'll give them the short game, but that long one.
Is we need to be alert if they break one up the middle, these young men has got to get down, break down, and tackle. We don't need to break one on us now.
They've got, let's see, you got Daniel Depp on that left side. Also, they got Jeremy Smith in there at that left tackle.
Got Jamie Brown in there, it looks like. We've got Casey Calhoun at one end out there and Daniel Shepard the other. So
they turn, he's going to throw it. Look at here. And it's been intercepted by Travis Smiley. They really should call that down because he's too big to run the ball. But they didn't, and Travis Smiley gets a key interception. Glasgow takes possession with a 6-0 lead and only 23 seconds left in the ball game.
All Glasgow needs to do to secure this win is just kneel down now. They don't need to do anything fancy, and they will have wrapped up this Toy Bowl championship in a very hard-fought ball game.
Allen County certainly came to play.
You got to give Allen County a lot of credit. Them young men come and played hard today, and I'm not sure that Glasgow played their best ball tonight, but one pass play is all that was a difference in this.
Les, they're going to come out here, and I think that's what they're going to do. Casey Calhoun is just going to
kneel down. Don't want to take a chance on handoff and having it stripped or fumbled.
There you go, a quarterback keeper, 2-1-0. That's the ball game. So the final score here, Glasgow is the 1993 champions.
David Wilson.
Well, it's showing 0 time on the clock. They apparently call a timeout after he hit the ground.
2 seconds on the clock.
2 seconds on the clock, so there'll be another play to get off. I don't know if there's a timeout on the field, but the Glasgow coach is coming out. Well, we have a few seconds here, Les. I think it'd be good to thank the Glasgow Electric Plant Board Cable TV division for televising our games this year. They've been out on several occasions to Scotty Field to televise these games, and it's a real thrill for parents and grandparents as well as players and coaches to watch these games. And it's a real tribute to the local origination channel at the Glasgow Electric Plant Board that they're willing to come out and do this and provide this service for us.
Yes, we would definitely want to thank the CAT division for this, and I'm sure that if you'll turn to channel 48 or 49, there'll be a replay schedule of this ball game, and it's something that the young men can keep and look back on later in life.
Casey Calhoun alertly downs the ball. He's hit after he downs it, so no call. Glasgow does take the championship in a hard-fought 6-0 win here in the championship game of the Toy Bowl.
Very good ball game, an excellent played ball game.
Now Glasgow does get to keep the game ball, I'm told. There is also, in years past, has been a rotating trophy that the winning team gets. I don't know if that's going to be presented here tonight, and maybe some individual trophies, but the teams out there at center field congratulating each other in true sportsmanship. It was a hard-fought game, a well-played game, and it was a defensive struggle as neither team could generate much offense.
With the exception of the one big play, the pass play, that Glasgow had a little time out of the shotgun to get the pass off, and Little Depp got behind the defense and was able to high-step it in the last 8 or 9 yards. Now the season's not over for these Glasgow All-Stars or for Barron County All-Stars. I think they'll both be meeting Sunday again out at Glasgow High Scotty Field Hank Roy Stadium for a ball game, and then possibly there'll be more to come on a trip down to Owensboro to a tournament.
That's right, Les. Now they are going to present the rotating trophy, the game ball, and individual trophies. So I guess we'll be keyed here by the PA announcer. I guess we'll stay around for the presentation of those trophies. We've got a plant board. We've got a new super zoom camera here. They tell me they can pick up a gnat at 50 yards with this thing. So
as I understand, the cameraman said he could zoom right in on the coin toss and tell whether his heads or tails. That's pretty good camera
that's
work.
Pretty good. That's just like the pros. We had John Madden here. We'd be first class, wouldn't we?
13,
You're right.
Number 14.
They're going to give certificates here to the runner-up team, individual certificates. That's a nice touch right there.
Noah Pearl. Number 18, Russ McGuffey.
These young men on both sides of the ball tonight, and in fact on all 4 teams, will be future football players. A lot of them will be for their respective schools.
We're going to get with the PA announcer here and pick up these presentations.
23,
David Wilson. Number 24, Terry Michael Atwood. Number 25, Brian Woodward. Number 30, David Thomas. Number 34, Lyle McLaren. Number 38, Troy Harston. Number 40, Zach Taylor. Number 41, Matthew Vick. Number 43, Charlie Hand. Number 44, Jason Emery. Number 46, Eric Sloan. Number 47, Benjamin Centers. Number 48, Jonathan Williams. Number 49, David Qualls. Number 50, Bradley Pearson. Number 62, John Grubbs. Number 64, Michael Gunner. Number 66, Adam Carter. Number 70, Matt Carter. Number 76, Ronnie Scott. We'd like to offer our congratulations to head coach Keith Harwood, assistant coaches Dean Britt, Danny Rutherford, Greg Hardcastle, and Jeff Clark.
Okay, the Allen County Scottsville Patriots have received their individual awards for a game well played here in the championship game as Glasgow wins it 6-0.
championship awards.
Goes to Glasgow Little League All-Star. Number 00, Randy Depp. Number 1, Max Marion. Number 2, Greg Froggett. Number 4, Tony Bailey. Number 7, Dominic Bailey. Number 11, James Mack. Number 15, Casey Calhoun. Number 19, Chris Oakes. Number 20, Ryan Shepard. Number 35, Travis Smiley. Number 40, Chad Bull. Number 42, Ben Rasco. Number 44, Bradley Depp. Number 48, Grant Lawrence. Number 52, Jeremy Smith. Number 61, Matt Martin. Number 64, Mark Tyler Jackson. Number 65, Michael Anderson. Number 66, Jamie Brown. Number 70, Richie Thompson. Number 71, Andy Carver. Number 72, Jeffrey Bragg. Number 74, Daniel Depp. Number 75, Kenan Reynolds. Number 77, Martin Thompson. Number 80, Blaine Lars. Number 81, Joshua Best. Number 88, Daniel Shepard. And number 99, Brad Settle. Again, congratulations to Glasgow Little League All-Stars for winning the championship of the Toy Bowl.
Well, that's about it from Trojan Field here. Glasgow taking the championship game in a hard-fought 6-0 win as the Glasgow coaches come forward to accept the rotating Toy Bowl trophy. Those coaches are Roger Hampton, Larry Davis, and Sidney Bailey, the coaches. Accept the rotating trophy on behalf of the Glasgow Little League football program. A hard-fought win. First of all, coming in the semifinals here, an 8-6 really hard-fought win against a real good Barron County Trojan Little League team. And then they come back here tonight and score on a long pass play late in the fourth quarter. Casey Calhoun to Randy Depp, touchdown pass, and Glasgow wins it. So thank you for tuning in. This will be Jerry Ream along with Les Settles from Trojan Field saying good night.
Little League Football Board by Big